girls and boys. Today the house family is working on filling up some raised beds that we're going to use for our gardening this year. We are outside and we had some old raised beds that Matt and I built about 20 years ago, and those were starting to fall apart, and so now we are rebuilding our raised beds and we're getting ready to plant in the raised beds and get them all set up for another year of gardening. Here you can see the raised beds. We already have a couple of them filled up. This one here is going to be a strawberry bed. So we got it all planted a couple days ago. Lauren is watering this one right now to kind of get all the soil saturated with water because we're going to plant some other plants in here. And this is a new raised bed that Daniel is filling up with soil from our garden and some planting mix and some fertilizer. And this raised bed here is Lauren's herb garden. And she had an herb garden before, and so we pruned it all back so we can, we replanted it. She's got some different herbs in here. She's got some rosemary. This one here is parsley. That one is sage. Another different kind of sage. Some oregano. And both of these down here are two different kinds of thyme. And if I keep going, there's the baby ducks. We brought them outside so they could keep us company. And we gave them a little playpen, which is just a big tub. We've been giving them some worms to eat and some sow bugs. And they are really enjoying the little mud puddle. And then Matt's up here in the trailer scooping up some peat moss. No, actually he's not scooping peat moss. He's scooping up some potting soil that we're putting into the raised bed. Say hi, Matt. And this is my backyard. That little trailer belongs to my mom. She sometimes comes up and stays in it. And there's Lauren. Maisie. And there's Maisie. She's always out here helping out. Oh, this is kind of funny. As we were digging out the old raised beds, we found this buried in the raised bed. It's a little Matchbox car that belonged to Daniel when he was a little kid. A little bitty excavator. You can see it even has like a little scoop of dirt from being buried in the ground. Matt was going to put it into our new raised bed, and I told him he wasn't allowed to because it's too cute. I'll leave it out. I think maybe I'll put it on the side of the new raised bed. So there it is. Daniel's little mini excavator. We've been outside for about an hour now, and they've been really enjoying their time in the mud puddle, but I can see that they're starting to get a little bit cold now. And it's just about time for us to go inside because it's starting to rain. We got our last raised bed all filled up with soil, and I think we're going to have to give the babies a little bath in some clean water before we put them back in their little pen, because they're pretty muddy, aren't you? And see, oh, that one's starting to shiver. It's time to go back under the light. They've had some playtime. They've had a great time eating worms, pecking at bugs, and playing in the mud puddle. And now it's time to go take a nap.